Evening everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome along, Gavin and Leon. Hope we're both well. We're not doing too badly over here. Coughing too bad at the minute. I see here you are, Leon. Right, we've come back on the multiplayer tonight. Another go at that. So we'll see how we get on with this one. And hopefully things might run a bit smoother tonight. Hey, without, how are we doing? Hoping things are going to run smoother tonight.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. Last night was a bit of a odd one. So we're going to try and get on with a bit more of this field tonight. Got the John Deere a bit further down the field for when if anyone else wants to hop on. That's all set up on GPS as well. The same track as this one. Currently it's just myself and Milton on here.
Do you need any help?
Not at the moment, but very shortly probably.
Yeah, just let me know. I'm moving kit.
I'm not sure if I can get all the way across the field and back on here.
Yeah.
I've swapped.
Go on.
I've swapped the maze headers out tonight on here, so we've got the Capellos, not the class one anymore, so it's a bit bigger. Been having fun, have you, with the internet? I had fun with something else in last night's stream, but the hammer is still getting the mess polished off it. Evening 1174, how are we doing? Where's this combine gonna decide to go? Yes, there were a few last night. There's been something in the air last night. So the only problem with Nismo's maze texture is the fact it's still green when you can combine it. Yeah, not too bad, thanks 1174. Not died today or anything with the cough, but quite good at one point. Digging trenches was probably not the best thing I could be doing. It ain't actually been too cold here. To be honest, quite warm in fact. A bit wet at times, but so if anyone else wants to join, has access, we've got another combine sitting there waiting to go. So the GPS course should match this one. Evening Rabbit Man, how are we doing? Yeah, that's true, that's been a frost a lot more than this here as well. Hence why I ended up with new potatoes for tea, because the frost has killed the tops off them. Not at the moment, 1174. There's literally just the two of us on here at the moment. sort of looking through the maze heads, thought, well, the class one is 9 meters, the Capella one is 12, so we'll go big. I haven't watched a video from America on these combines. They're all saying the Capello header is a far better maze header. Which is interesting to see. Or corn header, shall we say. Yeah, you got to use the biggest corn head, ain't you? Evening, Elite, how are we doing? Got your new toy order today, or is it still up in the air? Someone else has been watching Millennial Farmer then. The old Capcorn.
Where do you want to tip this?
I haven't quite decided what we're going to do with that, to be fair.
Oh.
Don't know what the prices are like currently. Unless they fix the bug, we know what happens if you put it in your lorry.
Yeah, my lorry is very far away from this hill.
Yeah, but that also then becomes your corn, if I remember rightly, doesn't it?
Yeah, do you want to try it?
No.
Okay, I'm going to change farms.
You're away now then. Will be when it arrives. I don't think you'll regret making the switch.
Do you own any grain beans up here?
No, we don't. We've got... There's one grain trailer in one field, but it's not big enough to hold what's in that.
Nope.
Was thinking we needed to buy a lorry on this farm.
Right. Biggest trailer?
Yeah,
Which brand do you want?
just the biggest.
The lorry.
Biggest lorry trailer, and don't care if that's an American lorry on this one. The yards are big enough to take it. That grain chaser you've got there holds a good amount.
Yeah.
That's always the hard bit. I was running mine off a TV to start with as well. This is a bit quicker than the forage harvester. Yeah, I was playing with the standard one to start with. Don't need a gaming keyboard. We're over in Germany on the fourfold MP map today. Welcome along, Aiden. Just a bit short of staff at the moment tonight. Evening, Terry, how are we doing? You certainly will, Elite. So what we were saying before the stream, wasn't it, Milton?
Yes.
Maybe I'll have to jump in. Oh, I think you're allowed. I'm not too bad, thanks, Terry. Take you picking the lorry up.
Yeah.
I'll swap to the John Deere when I'm full and fill the grain tank up on that one.
Okay. I'm on my way up.
Okay, cash ladder without. Find the John Deere combine now. There it is. Hey Dan, how we doing? Yeah, when they work, grab it, man. Yeah, class combine's a bit lighter inside. Feels dark in here. Oh yes, Terrier. She's a loud old beast, this one. That's why I hopped in cab. Hey Fiat Gaming, how are we doing? Welcome along. Hey Ban Lodge, welcome along. So I hasn't got as big a grain tank as the class has. Oh, that's good, Barn Lodge, well done. I'm actually training someone for that on Wednesday. On the first part of it. Let's zoom out a bit, it won't be so loud then. Another sort of certificate to add to your list. They actually do many of the NPTC ones these days. Hey Pro Gamer, how are we doing? Go back to the class in a minute, it's quiet. I know, Terry. You've had a good look out as well, have you? This is somewhere in Thuringia, Dan. It's a fourfold map. I just can't understand how that star got through testing today, to be honest. But I've done a review on it for tomorrow so everyone will be able to see that. But wouldn't surprise me if it got taken down, to be fair. It's on the Mod Hub Pro Game. That's a star mod which dropped today for all platforms. It sounds great and it looks good from a distance. As I say, there's a mod review going out on it tomorrow for everyone to have a look at, in my opinion. There should be one, if not two more packs of those John Deere's coming out yet, what I've been looking at. Not really 11 so far. It's got the right sound for that old CVT. The old CVT or CVXs. There's none in game what those sounds would fit to.
Do you want to sell the core or put it
We'll have a look at prices in a moment.
Okay. Because the trailer is full.
It doesn't surprise me with that wagon you're pulling there, how quick that'll fill them up. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that Massey Ferguson mod pack if that's the one I think you're talking about. That someone put up in VF's Discord the other day. Gotta make money, pro game. We can't sell if the price is bad. Land Handle Muller 811, that'll do. Wherever that is. Not a million miles from here. The looks of it.
Where it is.
Left hand side of the map, not far from the biogas plant where we can't maze to.
Ah, okay, have places. Have place to mark. That would be fun.
Certainly quicker than forage halves, that's the main thing. Yeah, they do. Yeah, no doubts about that. Careful, Nathaniel. As you and I probably both know, Rabbit Man, for speaking to them at the Combine launch, they were never going to accept anything other than perfection with their class stuff. From what he was saying. I know you had a chat with the same guy I did. That sulky drill today didn't look too bad. What dropped? I've yet to have a good look at that. May get that video tomorrow afternoon if the morning's one is a quiet one. Next DLC. Well, you'd like to think John Dare giving us sod all of it in game. That's how piggy giants are being about what John Dare mods they release. That would be good. Straw Halves mod I'd be very happy with. Do you mean in the one we had in 17 on PC? Did like the Straw Harvest add-on. I've also seen a video from Black Sheep of their bale grabs on Facebook. Those that haven't, they've done a flat 2 and a flat 4 big bale grab. The proper locking claws on them. Because it's not standard corn textures, Nathaniel. They're modded ones, and that's a maize pack, not a corn pack. There's no actual combine and corn texture in this one, it's all maize. I might have to have a look at that. It's easy to change. I think right. Certainly was. Just wish I could have got to their evening ones a couple of weeks back. Try and get this field finished tonight. wouldn't know about that because I don't watch him. Elite. The header is the Capello Maze header. Steph, welcome along. It's just got the in-game Capello header in class green. Yeah, it is Vertex Design or Creative Mesh. Yeah, there's one of them not working far from here a few weeks back. Rabbit Man, but too far away from the road for me to get there on Saturday. They're ploughing with it. Some heavy old clay. Been near the road, I'd have tried to get a few pictures. Looks like we lost Timothy tonight. Must be filling his cake hole. Yeah, you never know, someone might do one. Personally, I'd like to see some old school Renaults come in. The old 54 series ones. Done properly this time. We'll push on through this anyway. I think the chaser bin's nearly full of going down the bottom there.
Yeah, probably.
Certainly will be if I get back to it again.
We need a lorry driver.
Yeah, I also need to drive for the second convoy. Try to keep it as realistic as possible. Steph used to do the job, so try to do it the same way. Worst mod I've ever reviewed. Oh dear. That's a tough one. There's been a few, but I can't remember. There's been a couple of bad maps I've looked at what haven't even made it to the channel. Hard to actually say what the worst one is. If Nathan was there, I'd say Meadowgrove, just to wind him up. But he'd agree with me anyway.
How full is your combine?
45.
Yeah, I'm going to unload the brain card.
Yeah, I saw you put that on your Discord earlier, Terry. Yeah, Pottinger drill. Glitched. I wouldn't say it was a bad mod, it was glitched. There's been stuff a lot worse than that I've looked at, which you'll never have seen. I think Dominator 106 is probably one of them I looked at. When it spawned, it was halfway through the ground and the indicators were flashing. They're the ones what don't make it to the channel. It's hard to say worse mods, but mods with problems you do find. As we were saying yesterday, I know those in my Discord will have seen what I put in there yesterday about comments left. I'll always review a mod with other mods in which people are likely to use with it to see if there are any problems. So I know if you play on PC and do a lot of drilling, you're likely to have GPS installed for guidance steering, so you might as well leave that installed. You also likely have a bigger player mod installed, so we leave them installed. I know a lot of the PC guys will have AGDMs, John Deere 6Rs because they're good mods, so we leave them installed. That's why I tend to do it that way. Now we find out if I set the John Deere GPS up the same as the class one. Well, it's not far out, so it wouldn't transfer the course across. That's tough, Nathaniel, because I haven't really looked at any of the USA style tractors, to be fair. I tend to stick what I'd see in Europe in that respect. Can't really give you an answer to that one. Nope, not quite. I really would not like to have a trailer in the wrong place in real life when this thing unloaded. Great. Do you get notifications from YouTube at all, Milton?
No.
Oh.
I have one now. Yeah.
Yeah?
That one. Yeah. Oh, and I have one from YouTube. Yeah, okay.
See the one?
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get this field done anyway. It's got to be done at some point, and then we've got a quad track and plough to move in.
Are you allowed to use a quad track?
I bought it, I'm going to use it.
Yeah, but you know who this driver is.
Yeah, I paid the invoice, I will be using it.
Yeah, just don't scratch that tractor.
Again, I've paid the invoice, if I want to scratch my tractor, I'll scratch it.
He's in chat. Good.
He was.
Let's see if we can pillar him.
I don't actually know, Nathaniel, to be honest. You might be at the moment. There's a few other, if there's a few names in there, I'd know who's where. I don't always know who's lurking. Well, I was only missing a little bit. At least it's gone that way with the John Deere GPS and not the other way.
You are going to take this block.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to park in here. And I'm going to unload the drive.
I can get all the way around anyway. A nice coloured lorry you got there.
Yeah, it is.
Carrying on the class theme.
Yeah, mine is the same color.
This map is really testing my GPU out streaming this. I've run at 98-99% on this one, which is interesting. How big is this field? Massive. It goes all the way from over there to all the way over there. We'd already got 2 million litres of silage off here before we started combining it. Were you a little bit heavy on the old bar build area? Making up for lost time? How was the head on Sunday morning then? Yeah, we've got a second combine on the field, but we haven't got anyone to drive it at the minute, Nathaniel. Our other driver is missing. Missing presumed in the pub, I would imagine. I'm one of those annoying people, Terry. I don't get hangovers. I never used to. So I really wouldn't mind a crack at driving one of these in real life, especially after having a ride in that one harvest time. Made me miss driving them. Yeah, that's another reason I don't really get them anymore, 1174. I never used to when I did either. But I think my most impressive effort was drinking myself sober one night. That's a neat trick if you can do it. Put it this way, I drunk the pub out of Jack Daniels and sold them another bottle I had at home so I could keep going. Don't know what people try to tell me that Christmas. I had 3 or 4 bottles given to me. Well, I think that was Boxing Day. I went in the pub about 11:30 in the morning. And came out at 3 o'clock the next morning, as sober as I went in, having drunk the best part of a bottle of Jack Daniels and 7 or 8 pints. And I was back in the pub at 12 o'clock the next day for my lunch. They looked at me as if to say, and sort of said, "What on earth are you doing here, and why do you look so fresh?" They expected to see me drag my knuckles on the floor. I do that when I'm sober. Never happened, Nathaniel. When I was on the last farm full time, I sort of I lived doing 3 doors up from the village pub till it closed down. Yeah, well, that's a bit of a story to the Boxing Day ones in the village pub back then. If you're a regular customer, I used to lock the door at 2:30 and allow free food for you as a thank you for keeping the customs during the year. Which is a nice gesture. And sort of buffet food put on sort of up from 3 o'clock onwards for you as a regular. People were not happy if they knocked at the door who weren't regulars and they weren't allowed in. It's just told it's a private party. Proper village pub atmosphere. Don't know if I'm going to get to you.
Right.
I'm at 17.8 at the moment, on 99%.
Okay.
Get a bit wiser as you get older, don't you, 1174? Hey Yeti, thanks for stopping by. I'd been in there on Christmas Day night as well when I got back from home, or back from Mother's. So I had a good go that weekend for that Christmas. My poor liver. Thank you, I shall try. Always try to have a good one. Once more up the field. I'll get back to this end okay, I think. Yeah, that's true. They got to come first, haven't they? That's just the look on the landlord's face when I walked in at lunchtime and they said, "We thought you'd still be asleep." I said, "No, I was up at 7:30 this morning cooking the fry up." So if you don't see me streaming tomorrow, that's probably because I tried to cover the polytunnel. They're probably up in Scotland somewhere where I landed if the wind picked up. I would go out tomorrow if the wind is still, oh, if it's still enough. All ready to go now. Don't want to start using it. No good spending money on it if I can't use it. That's been going on round here for over a week now without. The one we usually go to ain't for another 2 weeks yet. Sounded like Baghdad round here on Saturday night. Might as well, 1174. I've got a couple of bottles here what I may indulge in over the festive season. Are you a fireman without? Do you just like playing with your hose? Sorry, couldn't resist. There's PG. If your mind takes it anyhow else, it's your mind, nothing I've said. I see. No, more sort of sentimentalness like that, and got something in my cupboard what was my father's and his father's before him. Except that needs a bit of paperwork for the police to keep hold of. So get it deactivated. Well, that's certainly pulled a big hole in this field tonight. You know, the one time you actually want Tim around, he's not there, is he?
No.
Whenever you don't want him, he's everywhere.
A bit annoying.
But he is annoying.
Yeah, sometimes. Always.
Yeah, always. But it's been wrong today. We've actually been nice to each other all day.
Yeah, you have been civil to each other. That's not normal. Are you sick or something?
I think it's because we're both suffering from chest problems at the minute. That's just affecting our ability to be mean to each other.
Yeah,
We've not sworn at each other all day. It's just wrong.
Yeah, you need to get that sorted.
Yeah. Hey Sam, how we doing?
So things can go back to normal.
Yeah. Oh, not bad, thanks. Getting there now. one of them nights. A minute. Oh, the old terrier's coming back. Any excuse to get down the pub for a cheeky pint. No stopping you now you're off your meds, is there? Ah. Yeah, I should say that's going to be a touch uncomfortable for you. No physio to start with.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah. I ain't had it before. Muscle or bone problems, that sort of thing, but I had it for other reasons. Used to find it a bit uncomfortable when I was younger. Yeah, it's a few months since I was last in one actually, 1174. I usually just go out for a meal though. Not to drink. Gotta get a big steak from somewhere. Won't have to cook myself. And mind you, don't try and lay an egg then, terrier. That's the penguin laying season at the moment. So there's no snow or ice about. I suppose looking like the Penguin could be better than looking like the Joker or the Riddler, so I'm sure I can think of some more bad jokes before long. Doesn't usually take long. That's how long I can keep PG for is the problem. And you're just a young pup compared to some of us, 1174. Yeah, that ain't gonna help. I believe in some circles that would be what's known as related to tractor driver's back. I don't know what I'd done this morning. Had the day off work. I did go to the burger van. I should fix that one tomorrow morning before I got the allotment. So finally getting closer to that side of the field than we are to that side of the field. Oh yeah, not good then. Yeah, I just can't believe they took so long to get you into an MRI, Terrier. What you've been saying. That should have happened a long while before it did. Everything what they've done to you should have done. These should be sorted by the main event at the end of the year. Time for your Christmas stuffing. Got home from the allotment this afternoon and found a big stack of fruit trees outside the back door. Our neighbour's dug out his garden and give me. Now all I've got to do is work out what the hell I'm going to put them. He assures me they're dwarf, but the labels have come off and he can't remember what variety the apples or anything are there, so... Yeah, that sounds about right, Terry. The funniest thing about that is that probably just the consultant having to write a letter to himself to do it, wasn't it? How much longer will we go for tonight? We should see. I originally planned to go for sort of 9 o'clock again. Yeah, I know a few years back, farmer neighbour of ours went to have his knee done on NHS and said to the consultant how long it'd be. He said something like 12 weeks. He said, what about if I want to go private? He said, oh, that's simple, I'll just write a letter to myself and we'll see you next week. Which I found quite amusing. Let's see if I can have a play on my stream settings again. I haven't done it for a few months. You know what that means, that's going to end badly. That'll be a wet day job. See if I can get it streamed through the CPU. Just think, Elite, if you're still lurking, you've got all this to come. Setting up with the streaming software and the fun that comes with that. At least we've finally got some money coming in tonight instead of just going out. Oh, don't you believe it, Terrier. She'll tie you in knots. It's the nice little physios you got to watch out for. They'll inflict the most pain on you.
Yeah, good luck, Terrier, with that.
Speak from experience, don't you, Milton?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I still remember some of the poundings mine gave me on my back when I was younger. Never did do any good. Ain't that the truth, 1174? Yeah, sort of the same with my problem. It's worse if you're self-employed and you need time off, you don't get sick pay. I think, quite frankly, Terry, you're mad if you're going to try and go back that soon. I'm sure your consultant may have something to say about that. What are they likely to say if you say you can't do that sort of thing, though? That's the big question, I guess. And that's when you find out how good they are, I suppose. That's a good thing about farm workers of agricultural wages. One, you've got full pay. Be nice if he says you can go back, but I guess you could be on very, very restricted duties. Now imagine the arguments with the employers start. I'll get back up that end again.
Okay.
I'm only at 33% at the moment. Your mic's doing it again.
Why?
It's squealing at me.
I need to sort it.
Oh, he does it in the Discord voice chat. At least you'd be able to sort of do what you want then, Terry, I guess. I just imagine you're the same opinion that you've done this injury once, you don't want any risk of a repeat performance. So I guess if you've done it once, that's very likely you could do it again. couple of blocks in that side and that one through the middle, and the field's done. Finally.
Finally.
Just think how many more trailerfuls of maize silage we'd have had off here. That would have been interesting. Is that field of corn of yours, silage or combine?
I was thinking on silage.
Yeah.
Or yeah, feed the cows.
Yeah.
I don't want to have too many bales.
No, we know what happens with that one.
Yeah. I don't want that. So
And they're jumping
silage.
about the server again.
Silage and probably some hay lofts. And
Yeah. Come back up to our right this time, and that's that block knocked out. Your physio isn't Japanese, is she a terrier? I think at the moment everyone's thinking, uh-oh, what's coming next? Oh, just checking because I've seen what the Japanese do to a bit of paper with origami. I don't want her doing that with your back. No, I'm definitely not saying what's just come my head because that's going too far this time. About physios sorting stiff joints out. Oh, we've seen your picture, Terry. You're far from being a swan. Ugly duckling, maybe. Evening, Dan. How are we doing? You missed a good meeting the other week. Good job we didn't combine this long ways, otherwise we'd have struggled with the trailer.
You're almost full.
79%.
Okay.
That's a shame, that was a good meeting. Those guys. Can't remember when the next one is now. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll leave that one. That's not the Chinese ones you need to worry about. It's the Thai ones. You find you've got a matching pair. I haven't actually filled it finally, have I?
Yeah.
Right, catch you later, Terrier. Have a good one. Okay, if the GPS is in one of them moods again, is it? Sounds like we're under attack again here at the moment outside. Where on earth is this GPS trying to get to? Not where I want it to, that's for certain. That's better. I'll probably do something different tomorrow night, not on the MP server, or certainly not on this one anyway. Don't forget, if you have been enjoying tonight's stream, to hit that little like button beneath, it'd be much appreciated. This has been a bit more of a relaxed stream tonight than last night's antics. I'm also aware that we are not alone tonight anymore. Yeah, both in the stream chat and in the game, to be fair. I've never had to summon reinforcements before. Good job we weren't doing this aside with just two of us on there tonight.
Yeah.
That would have been hard work.
A bit hectic.
Yeah. Hey Farm Life, how are we doing? Oh, and that unfortunate back at school. Absolutely terrible thing to happen. It's a whole 22 years since I was last there. It's modded maze textures, Farm Life. Got Nismu's maze textures which haven't got a corn harvest stage of growth in them. That's what the problem is. You certainly won't want to combine them at this stage normally, it'll be a bit moist, shall we say. And that lovely word, moist.
Yeah. Wet corn to grind for the cattle.
Don't think you get these green stalks through the combine very well somehow.
Ooh. That will do a nice juice.
Yeah. It's been done a long while ago if our other combine drivers arrived tonight. I would say he's out romancing, but this is Tim we're talking about. Unless he's romancing Nathan, because Nathan's missing as well.
Yeah, where is Nathan?
There's a possibility. Got both Tim and Nathan missing. I'd hate to start a rumour there. Neither of them are online at the moment.
No. Probably at work.
Yeah. question is, what do we put on this field next? It is farm life, just us two on here. Got the John Deere combine set up to go as well, but difficult by myself to do both of them. Don't trust the helpers on here. Not when that's up near a pond where that one is. I can't remember. I'm getting old and forgetful. And once I hit 40 next year, we'll really say I'm old and forgetful. I just call them the unintelligent artificial intelligence. Well, that's the most PG thing I call them anyway. Okay, farm life, catch you later. We'll get this little block done this end and we'll call it for tonight. Just leave that block in the middle to do at some point. I believe we got a field of something being combined elsewhere on here. What Tim was doing.
Canola?
Yeah, I can't remember what they were combining up there. I think it's canola. It is quiet at 11:34. I'm sure he'll be back shortly. You see, when he's in this voice chat, he can't tell me what to do, what he normally would elsewhere, which is the fun bit. He has to be polite to me and PG, and
he has to be a nice person.
Yeah. Now, if I ever were to do a Twitch only stream, I don't quite know what would happen in that respect.
I think people will finally get to know the real team.
Yeah. Hey Austin, how are you doing?
The team that we know.
Yeah. Glad you didn't say that we know and love.
No, that we didn't know. Just know.
Just know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to keep PG if you're not used to doing it. Biggest problem I've not got a quick mute button. Thanks Austin, much appreciated. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. We're combining maize at the moment. It's a bit green. Just until we've finished these two bits. Another 15-20 minutes. So I've been going an hour and a half. One hour and 30, Austin. It's 90 minutes. So we've got a mod review going out tomorrow, so I'll be interested to hear your opinions on that one. So 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 AM GMT I should say. This is somewhere in Thuringia 2, Austin. It's a big double-sized one, or fourfold map. It's twice the size of a normal one. There's the bird perch. Get that next time. Nearly used a quarter tank of diesel already doing this field tonight. It does at times. So my GPU is running sort of 98-99% streaming this. I swear something Nvidia had done to their graphics drivers, because that never used to. It always used to run about 50.
Yeah, I have the updates probably. Oh.
Yeah. So I need to have a look through the Nvidia control panel and see what they've done in there.
This is what, the second update? What, less than a week?
Yeah, there's one on the 29th.
Yeah.
Which makes me think they broke something in the first one to release two so close together. I know they've got all sorts of shaders and things included in it. Trying to read of it. When I find a map I want to have a go at, Austin would be the easiest answer to that one. the moment I'm sort of enjoying doing the mod reviews more. You know you've gone to the left.
Oh, right. Going to the right.
Yeah, I've only got one.
Yeah, you are going to finish the block.
Yeah. Of course, we can then buy that big field of potatoes in front of me. Do it with the 2-row harvester. I don't watch him, Austin. Milton's going to fulfill the Spud quota on here. He's got a small field of potatoes we need to harvest. I've just got to have a look at Harvester mod for that. I downloaded it today. Someone's put the Tektron out again from 17. Can have a look at that one. Bigger tank on the ones we got in 19. Just a small bit to the right now then.
Yeah, and the block.
That can wait till another night. Or during the day or whatever. I might do Austin.
It isn't much of a big block.
No. Might well do Shamrock Valley as a live stream.
I will be right back.
Okay. Too many widths in this little block here. Freehand it down this side and do GPS up the other side. bird perch. Put some fairy lights on it later. Talking of which, this afternoon going up the allotment I went past a house the other side of town, and there's all LED reindeers and snowy archers and that sort of thing in their front garden. It's too early for that stuff. Far too early for that stuff.
I'm back.
Okay. Try and multitask at the minute. It might work, it might not. My sister's kitchen sink is leaking. I'm trying to tell her to fix it on my phone at the same time as doing this. I did have a look round that one, Steph. Or one version of it. I dropped on FBM with Seasons, but the snow masks hadn't been done on it. Button. See, that's what happens when you multitask. Distinct impression at the minute I might have to pop out in a few minutes' time.
Okay.
Do some plumbing for someone. Not quite what I'll be doing this time of night, but yeah.
Yeah. Why pipe sleep first always at night time?
Yeah, apparently this started yesterday, but she's only just told me. Anyway, we'll go get this little bit finished in here, then we're finishing anyway tonight. I know. It's a bit of an abortion under a kitchen sink, unfortunately, when they built those houses. It's a bit of a sort of a weird plumbing setup with the waste pipes.
Okay.
All
Like
jumbled up and mixed up and...
Like a puzzle?
yeah.
Okay.
I had problems when I fitted a washing machine when she moved in last year with getting them to stop leaking because of the angles everything is at under there. You know what new houses are like these days in this country? Those of us who are in this country?
Yeah. I'm not.
No.
Yeah, probably the same as well.
The shell of the house goes up within a few hours and they brick round it over the next few days.
Oh, that's good.
One width left in there now, hopefully. And that just leaves that block in the middle to do, probably before the next stream on here. I doubt that'll be done in the stream.
Yeah, we'll try to finish it tomorrow.
Yeah.
During the day
If that's wet hair tomorrow, I'm not at work, so I might hop on and do it.
okay.
If it's dry, I'm going to be try sheet polytunnel probably. And
Yeah, we'll
putting in some fruit trees to stop them dying. I just chuck them in a hole for now till I work out what I could do with them. Do what someone done at a demolition job on the farmyard, what a certain other stream would know very well when they put a digger through the barn. The infamous words, "Oh, the water and electric are off, aren't they?" "Yeah, of course they are, mate, they're turned off." Enter the 20-ton Hitachi digger in one corner and the barn with live electric and live water in the other corner. The resultant bang and flash was quite impressive when he put his digger bucket through, apparently, because he managed to hit the water pipe and the electric main at the same time with the digger.
That's a shock.
Oh yes. I wasn't in the yard at that point, but my colleague was. He says quite an impressive bang and flash when he done it.
Yeah, lots of sparkle.
Yeah. And a lot of swearing at the building firm. Because they were using the grounds contractor's digger and driver.
Oh,
He was not a happy bunny that day. Don't be able to think about if someone been standing there. Put it straight in the lorry trailer.
okay.
Into yours as you overtop the lorry trailer. Right, so get this emptied and then that will do us for tonight. Had a good night crack on this one out. So that's where I'm going to be finishing for tonight. So for now I'll pop a link into chat for today's video, but I will say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this stream and I will see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.